The next image, it's going to take us to a very strange kind of thinking. Everybody knows Isaac Newton, and when he passed a beam of white light through a prism, the light separated in several colors. But if you pay attention, in this diagram, it's not light that is going through a prism, it's actually darkness. And this way of perceiving color is not by Newton, it's by another great thinker, Goethe, the German polymath, the writer, the philosopher, the scientist up to a point. He was very angry with Newton. I believe Goethe backtracked towards the end of his life because, scientifically speaking, Newton was right, not Goethe. But I'm bringing you the power of metaphors, remember? Today's talk is about metaphors, parables, symbols, literature, not science. Goethe believed that you could only see colors where dark and light meet. So colors were nothing more than the fusion of lightness and darkness. Or if you prefer, yin becoming yang and yang becoming yin. Somewhere in the middle you have colors. He might be scientifically wrong, but he was not totally illogical. There was a logic to his thinking. He made an experiment. He projected a black line on a white piece of paper through the prism, and look what you see. Blackness becomes color. In scientific terms, or if you prefer in poetic terms, which I do prefer, it's called the black spectrum. The opposite of what we learned about light and color. We all know that light and color, they're like Siamese twins. One body, two heads. Actually, one body and a million of heads, because we see many colors. Goethe said that color appears when dark and light go through, get ready, go through matter. For example, the cornea of your eyes, the crystalline. We are material beings. As light transverses through our lenses, it diffracts and we see color. But light alone does not generate color, according to Goethe. You need darkness. A quote by Goethe. It's from his very famous book, Faust. And it's beautiful. So I'm going to read it to you. I am a part of the part that at first was all. Part of the darkness that gave birth to the light. Again, the opposites together, yin and yang. And it's actually the darkness that creates the light. That supercilious light, which now disputes with Mother Night, her ancient rank and space, and yet cannot succeed. So light is failing. It's darkness, it's the night that has the power. Light is trying to fight darkness, but it cannot win. No matter how it struggles, it sticks to matter and can't get free. So what Goethe is saying is that light only exists because of matter. Light is material. That's partially true, by the way. Scientists would say photons are material and light is photons. Light flows from substance, makes it beautiful. Just to conclude the Goethe thought, this dispute with Newton, nowadays there is no dispute anymore pretty much. Science is totally on the side of Newton. But this connection between light and dark, poetically, it makes sense. Let me explain in a different way. Science still has not found what is called a unified theory. One theory that explains everything. Essentially, science is still, nowadays, fragmented into different fields of knowledge. And all the different fields of knowledge do not agree about the same phenomena. Ask a biologist, for example, what he or she thinks is mental illness, and you'll get an explanation. Ask a psychologist, you'll get a different explanation. Ask a psychoanalyst, you'll get even a different theory explaining the same phenomenon. We don't have a unified way of thinking. In a unified universe, where everything is together, one cosmos, it makes sense that light and darkness are the same principle, although they might be diametrically opposed using current science.